Mr. Trump, a lot of Americans in politics miss character, and a lot of people miss the soul of this country. You and your family have hurt a lot of people and put a lot of people through a lot of pain, including the Khan family, who is a Gold Star family that I think should be respected for the loss of their son. Does all of this make you feel good?
I don't think any of that makes me feel good, but I do think that we got into this because we wanted to do what's right for America. My father has been working tirelessly to bring back the American dream, who've watched politicians with no business experience send that American dream abroad to countries that hate our guts. He's brought jobs back. He's created unprecedented levels of unemployment numbers for African Americans, for Hispanic Americans. This is fact. You can argue it, but this is fact.
No, it's not fact.
For women, if you ask the question, let me finish it.
Yep.
For women, all-time high startup businesses. So I understand that he's controversial. I understand that he's offended a lot of people, but I also understand he took on the establishment, and that's the premier sin in American politics these days, to do that.
I do want to know, the question, I understand.
By the way, I'm not happy that people interpret it that way. I don't think that's our intention.
Character in and again, I will let you speak. Character in politics, I believe, is important. It was how I was raised. It's the way I view the lens of America. And I understand what you're saying about policy, but when you're talking about attacking Gold Star families who have given the ultimate sacrifice more than any of in this room have given, and you put them through pain, does it make you feel like
And I know he does a lot with Gold Star
it?
families, and he calls a lot of those Gold Star families, and he has a lot of care for those people. But when he's under constant attack by the same people, when he's under attack by the establishment, when he's under attack by this, the reality is he's a counterpuncher. And as a conservative, I would hope that you would appreciate that conservatives haven't been known for fighting back for a very long time. They've ceded ground to the liberals and the liberal elite for decades by not actually fighting back. So I understand we can keep going back to character. I think he has great character. I think my family has character.
Her father.
I understand that, and I'm sorry about that. They did have differences. I agree with that.
But I think just
and again, I'm sorry for the loss. I think you lost your aunt last night, so I do apologize for that as well.
Last night. Yes, I did.
McCain, Morgan.
Thank you. It's just, for me, it would not have been worth it. This would not have been worth it. And I think people can go to the moment when my dad had stopped someone from saying Obama was a Muslim, and the pain, inflicting pain on so many people wouldn't have been worth it to me or my family to the White House. So I just want to know, is it worth it?
Well, listen, I think it depends on the hat that I'm wearing. You know, for me as a citizen, as a father of kids in New York City, you know, it hasn't exactly been, you know, peaches and cream for us either. But you know what, it is worth it. When I do go around the country and I see people who are affected by these policies, who are getting to live their American dream again, who are seeing wage growth for the lowest levels go up, when I see it happening with those people, and they tell me their stories, how they're so happy that they voted for my father, that they're so happy that he actually had the guts to take on those people, to not just accept the status quo, to not just accept that.
Now a show.
Yeah. So here's what I would say. I understand. I know your father for so many years. I considered him, yes, and your grandmother. And I tell you, no finer human being. I considered him my friend. I miss him. I understand your loss. Yesterday was the anniversary of my mother passing. I lost my father Thanksgiving night. He woke me up with a kiss and said, "Princess, I know this is a hard day for you." It breaks my heart to hear anybody say anything about your father. I understand that. And I know how difficult it is. And I know how difficult it is for him. When everybody is attacking his family, they're out in front of our apartment, they want to put him in jail. I understand that, having lost both my parents to cancer. This is tough. I would like there to be more civility.
Can somebody just say they're sorry?
Can
somebody just say they're sorry?
And I honor your father's service.
So my final note, and then I don't have any more questions for you, is just, if you believe that, and Kimberly, we worked together and I do know you, try and bring civility back then. You can do it. You have this, you're in the White House.
And you're right. And you know what, guys? It goes both ways. And can you imagine, honestly, and you know, you guys, you ran for president. It was absolutely brutal. They're up for re-election again. 93% negative coverage in the mainstream media about President Trump. They don't want to talk about the successes. I know the president, I know their family for 14
you guys are at the top.
years.
I
stand for them like I stand for you and your family.
Yeah, but
I get
in all fairness, for 8 years of Obama, there was zero criticism for anything.
I'm sorry. Now, what you can't do is you can't change the past. Obama became president, and the first thing that was said to him from the other side is, we're going to make sure you're a one-term president. We're not going to do anything to help. Well, I'm sorry, wait. I just want to say, who said it? I believe Mitch McConnell
Mitch
said
McConnell said it.
Guys,
And that you can look up.
but guys, look at what's going on right now.
But I'm just saying to you that this is part. But this is part of being president. I'm sorry.
19 minutes after inauguration.
Listen,
Come on, guys.
Part of being president is having a pair that can take whatever heat comes towards you.
I promise you, my father's got a pair, and no sitting president has taken the heat that Donald Trump has taken.
Can I speak, please?
That is bulldog. Yes. Stop.
Okay.
Go, Joy.
Okay, just to her point, he also called Mexicans rapists. He made.
He
Wait a
said
second.
that some coming across the border are, and that's a fact.
No,
Look at what's going on at the border.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
Called some Mexicans rapists. He attacked the handicapped. He bragged about
also
it.
not true.
Listen, we heard the access. Hold on. We heard the accessed tape where he bragged about grabbing women by their genitalia. She's talking about, that's what Megyn is talking about. She's talking about lowering the discourse to his level, which is horrible for this country. Even if people are working, we don't want to have a country like that. Do you understand that?
We've all
They don't
done
like
things.
the vessel or the semantics, so they
Wait.
tweet. But nevertheless, look at the results.
We've all done things that we regret. I mean, if we're talking about bringing the discourse down, Joy, you've worn blackface. Whoopi,
No,
you
I
said
haven't.
that Roman Polanski.
I'm sorry, and don't. If
you
you
said
do
that
it.
Roman Polanski, it wasn't rape when he raped a child. So let's
Okay,
talk about
so let's
things.
talk
Come on,
about
that's
this. So
not
you
fair.
want to bring this up? The question came up.
I did not go in blackface, please.
No, she was not in blackface.
Thank you.
Sorry. Listen, being black, I recognize blackface. This I can say. Okay? I know it when I see it.
Back me up on that. That's
So
the
now that you've broken this piece of ice, because I guess this is the fight you wanted.
It's not the fight I want.
Yeah, it is.
But if we're
Because
talking
when
about character, we're talking about these
Are you
things.
questioning my character?
I'm not
No,
questioning your character. I'm talking about you're questioning my father's character.
I'm
and
not,
I say
I'm
we
sorry,
all have done
I didn't
and said
question
things.
anybody. I simply said that when you're talking about that your father's taken more heat than anybody else, that it's not so. Instead,
As a president?
and when yes,
Come
as a
on.
president,
That's
yes,
ridiculous.
He's getting crushed every day.
I think
He's
the Central Park
president.
5 took a lot more heat than your father has taken at his hand.
Oh, and by the way,
Name a president who's taken more heat than my
everybody
father.
stop.
record
Hold up,
criminal
hold
justice
up,
reform
hold
versus
up.
back. President Trump.
We'll be right back.